What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Two Cups of Sports with Johnny Bernard. That's me. On this episode, we're going to look over what happened this past weekend and then look ahead at what is coming up. A lot of sports are in action right now. It is a good time to be a sports fan. There were some great moments this weekend with the PGA Championship, with the UFC fight. We got some big stuff coming this weekend. Baseball was great. Hockey was amazing. And I'm really excited to be a sports fan, as should you be. This episode is brought to you by, Larry, can I borrow your hat? Montucky Cold Snacks. If you ever need a cold snack, meaning a cold brew, go check out Montucky. Stuff is delicious. Let's get into it. UFC. We got the first award of the night. Major congratulations. The Major League Award goes to Derek Lewis, who has gotten a record. And anytime there's a record, it's a great thing. He got the record for 11 knockouts in the heavyweight division, passing Cain Velasquez and the other guy, I don't remember his name. But he had a knockout in 20 seconds in the second round. It was a really awesome fight. He was pretty much on top of the other guy, Olenek, but Olenek definitely took him down a couple times. But when you're 36 pounds heavier than the other guy, it's pretty hard to keep a guy down like that. So big ups to Derek Lewis. It was a really great fight. In UFC, we have the biggest fight of the year, I think, so far, is coming up with Cormier versus Miocic, UFC 252, live from the Las Vegas Apex this Saturday. It's going to be a monster fight. I can't wait for this. Whoever comes out of this might be the best heavyweight of all time. Who even knows? But Miocic won the second one, which was a couple years ago, and Cormier, who is 41 now, he won the first one. So this is a trilogy fight, and trilogy fights are the best fights, just like trilogy movies, unless it's Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber 2, not very happy with that one. Anyway, that wasn't a trilogy. Maybe it was. Yeah, it was a trilogy. Anyway, other big fights on the UFC card. We got Sean O'Malley is going to fight Nera, and heavyweight Junior Dos Santos is going to fight Rozenstruik, who, that is a big fight. That's number 5 is Junior Dos Santos, and with Lewis, who is number 4 in heavyweight, just winning. It's a huge fight, because they'll probably end up fighting next, and that'll be a really awesome card that they're going to be thrown on. But it's been a great UFC so far. We continue to keep on pushing, and I'm really excited for it. Let's go to PGA Golf. Unbelievable PGA Championship this weekend. It was, for quite a while there was over, I think, 12 to 15 guys that could actually take out the championship, and it is the first major, so it's super important for your run through the year. And yeah, there's no fans, so it's definitely not as nerve-wracking, but I'm pretty sure it's probably still nerve-wracking if you never won one. For instance, the Balls on This Guy award goes this week. The Balls on This Guy award goes to the guy with the most balls. This kid, 23 years old, Colin Morikawa, out of California. He, on a par 4, they brought it back a little bit on Sunday for some reason. Par 4, he is tied for the lead with like some of the greatest players ever, Brooks Koepka and Jason Day and Paul Casey. Some great names that are really close together on the leaderboard at that time. Whips out his driver, par 4, hits the green, maybe about 10 feet from the cup, puts it in for an eagle, goes up by 2 strokes, ultimately wins by 2 strokes. So 23 years old, he now has is a part of one of the records, only to tie Tiger, Jack Nicklaus, and Rory McIlroy being the youngest major winners ever in PGA. So big ups to this guy. The balls in this guy are huge, and I look forward to seeing what he's going to do in his career. Some other notables: Tiger didn't really play well. It's okay. Everybody's got to get off Tiger's ass, man. This guy is A, old, B, he's had back fusion surgery several times, C, he has won everything over and over again, so a couple losses isn't a big deal, and D, we're in a pandemic, and who knows what he was doing if he was actually even playing. So get off Tiger's back. He'll be back, I'm sure. Here we go. Phil Mickelson, he didn't do that well either. Same story goes there. He's 50 years old. We've already seen him. It's like you see the guys' names, totally understandable. You think they're going to all be at the top. But we're now in a Brooks Koepka, Dustin Johnson, Jason Day, maybe Colin Morikawa type golf instead of the other guys. But I'm sure they'll come back and have a pretty good showing in the next couple weeks here. Guaranteed. Let's go to MLB. Quick rundown. Right now, I just want to go over some of the standings real quick. We got the Yankees at 10-6. The Twins are 10-6. The A's are on a 9-game winning streak at 12-4. The Braves are 11-6 in the NL East. Looks like the Marlins have lost 2 in a row, so they're starting to fall off. The Cubs, they're 10-3 in the NL Central. And then the Rockies and Dodgers, Mookie Betts, 4 home runs already. He's playing really good. That contract really worked out for him in LA. They're all tied up at 11-4, 11-5. We have a later bro, and it goes to, and this is a sorry later bro. Usually a later bro award goes to somebody that I don't like, but I like this guy. In the A's versus the Astros, F the Astros, cheaters, right? They hit this guy twice in the game, and he was fed up. And then one of the batting coaches started yelling at him from the Astros side, and Ramon Laureano runs as fast as he can into 30 people during a pandemic during baseball. It was pretty exciting, but that goes to Later Bro Award because Later Bro, I don't think he's going to be playing for the next 8 games. If Joe Kelly gets suspended for 8 games, I'm pretty sure he's got to get suspended for 8 games. We do have one funny gaffe. It'll go maybe Vandervelde Award, not sure yet, but Zach Plesac got sent home because he went to party with his friends. He is on the Cleveland Indians, and they sent him home and said, you got to go quarantine. I thought that was pretty funny because the world we're living in, you can't do shit, and that sucks. Cardinals now also have 15 players and coaches that have tested positive, so they're going to cancel a couple more games. But baseball is full swing. We're 16, 17 games in. It should be a great season. We're definitely going to get to the playoffs. You know that. NHL playoff hockey. Let's go to NHL. Pucked up. The Stanley Cup playoffs has arrived. It was a really cool weekend. The Flyers ended up, they were number 4 seed, but in the round robin tournament, they took the number 1 seed from the Bruins. It was pretty exciting to watch that game. Same thing with Vegas. They ended up with the number 1 seed in the West. The Vegas Knights have been doing really well the last few years, and I look forward to watching all these games. The Vandervelde Award for biggest flub of the week goes to the Pittsburgh Penguins for losing to the Montreal Canadiens. Can't believe it. A 5 loses to a 12. It happened also in the other division as well. But this one just is big because the Penguins always are dangerous, always have a shot to win the championship. And for them to be out right now looks really good on paper, and I love it. So let's go. This week starts tomorrow. We got playoffs tomorrow. Look at ESPN for more of the schedule. It's going to be a great first opening round of the playoffs. I can't wait to watch more hockey. NCAA football, all the other sports, they're not even thinking about playing. And now a lot of kids don't want to play, and a lot of kids do want to play. And including Clemson's quarterback, Lawrence, who tweeted out today that he would rather play than sit at home because sitting at home sometimes is worse than playing. I can't believe you guys are listening to a kid. I'm baffled that just because this kid tweeted this out that all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, if a kid wants to play, then we should let him play. Listen, these guys are going to get sick. If the Cardinals are getting sick, and these are professional athletes, and they only had one guy that had it last week, and now they have 15, they're going to get sick too. It's unbelievable. But it does look that the Power 5 had a meeting yesterday. Nothing was actually settled, but it looks like they may actually want to postpone the season as well, which would be probably pretty good because these kids don't get paid. Why do they got to go out in the field? It's all about money. If they're on the field and they get sick and then maybe they die or their grandparents die or something like that, that's not cool, man. All because the college wanted to make more money. We got to look at this way differently than we are. It's unbelievable that everybody just wants everybody to do what they were normally doing. It's not going to be normal until 2027, 2028. Who knows? Could be later than that. But hopefully these kids get their point across with not playing, so NCAA has a big decision to make, and I'm for either one, I guess, but I definitely think that if they play, they should get paid, and that's probably a long time coming. So last up, NBA. We got a race for the 8th in the West. Memphis has been sliding like crazy. They were up 4.5 games before the bubble started, and now they are 1 game ahead of the streaking Portland Trailblazers, who are very scary with Damian Lillard. He had 51 points over the weekend against the 76ers, and it looks like it's definitely going to be Portland in that playoff. to make the playoffs. Is it going to be Memphis? I don't know, man. There's 3 games left. They keep sliding. The Suns can still, if they continue to win, they have a big game today. The Suns got to play OKC today. I think they're already going, and then they got to play the Sixers in Dallas, and they can definitely win these games. They're streaking right now, so we'll see what happens with that last spot. San Antonio still got a little bit of steam. I don't see them actually making it, but it looks like Portland definitely is trying to get into the playoffs, and they would be playing the Lakers at number 1. Which would be a great series to start off the playoffs. It really, really would. So, Suns are streaking, Portland is streaking. Clippers, we got a welcome back award, goes to Montrezl Harrell for the Clippers. He had to go tend to his grandmother for a little while during the coronavirus beginning of the bubble, and now he's back, so the Clippers are stacked. They're one of the teams to beat for sure. Everybody knows that. But now they're even more of a team to beat because now they got their big men back. And it's going to be really exciting to see that pink-haired guy running down the court again, getting blocks and rebounds and slamming dunks. So I'm excited about watching Clippers play. I got a sorry bro for my team. It's probably the biggest sorry bro award I've ever had. Over the weekend, we found out that we ended up losing a couple guys, and it's not going to be good, man. Looks like the Sixers are probably going to end up making the playoffs still, obviously, but Embiid is out, and he just got knocked out yesterday too. So now we got 2 stars out, and we'll just see what happens. Big games this weekend. I got, for the number 4 seed in the West, it's going to be huge. We got the Mavs, the Rockets, OKC, the Jazz in a tight race, and just looking forward to basketball. Let's go, you guys. Don't forget, if you're ever thirsty, go to the liquor store, grab a Montucky cold snacks, and get with it. And I'll talk to you guys on Friday. I hope you have fun watching the games this week. Aloha. You.